50 Plus continues. Here's more with Doug.
Everybody snap! Snap your face. Not snap like kids say. I don't even know what that means. Joining the program now, 50 Plus, that's the program. Joining the program, Dr. Liza Leal, pain management specialist down in Sugar Land and author of a new book, Living Well with Chronic Pain. Welcome to the show, Doctor.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. Lots of people out there who are living, I guess, well or otherwise with chronic pain, aren't there?
Yes, there are a lot of people that are suffering, and they're just learning and looking for answers to help alleviate and make their lives more comfortable.
You know, I technically, I think I could probably put myself in that group, although my pain is not severe. But the more I started digging into chronic pain and what it really is, the more I realized that I got little aches and pains that come up almost on a daily basis. I kind of ignore them because I've lived with them long enough now. What is the actual medical profession's definition of chronic pain?
The definition of chronic pain is 12 weeks or 3 months.
Oh, I got years.
Persistent, exactly. Many of us have years of pain. And this could be from arthritis, back problems, migraines, or other ailments that can affect or disrupt many aspects of just daily life.
What is the typical person? And again, now we're going to shift gears to people who are dealing with more severe pain than I'm in. What's their typical reaction to that pain that just won't go away?
Well, a lot of people will start taking over-the-counter medications, and when that doesn't work, they'll go and see the doctor. And a lot of times, the doctor will prescribe different medications to alleviate the pain, and the key is that we really need to find the source and the why and solve the problem that's causing it. I
would guess, Dr. Leal, that it's pretty easy to find yourself over-medicated rather than start maybe making some lifestyle changes or just mental adjustments, huh?
Yes, a lot of times, especially with a show called 50 Plus, a lot of patients that are my baby boomers, 50 plus, they'll say, Doc, I don't want to take these medications. I'm afraid I'm going to be addicted. And there are so many other medications that are non-opiates that can alleviate pain. And the change of just lifestyle can also alleviate pain. That's from losing weight, making lifestyle changes, from the types of foods that we eat. There are many foods that are natural anti-inflammatories out there that can help you feel better. I'm not saying
give us a list.
The full answer. My favorite is pineapple.
Okay.
That's like always my go-to. Asparagus is another one. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, any type of berry. But the more rich and colorful that it is going to be a natural anti-inflammatory.
Is there any such thing as like a hamburger berry? That'd be good.
I wish there was. Maybe if you add a pickle.
Okay, we could start with that. You mentioned nutrition, also some supplements. I'm kind of looking at learning to live well, according to what I was reading from your stuff. Means just becoming a more effective pain manager, and these three main areas that you mentioned. Let's just kind of run down the list a little bit. You mentioned nutrition and what to start eating there. What about supplements? What are we looking at there?
I'm a strong believer in supplements and nutrition, and there are laboratory tests that we can do from saliva as well as from blood testing to find out what you're lacking in order to optimize your body's chemistry.
It's a good idea. Yeah, every one of us, no matter how well we think we eat, there's probably something we're not getting in our diets that we need. And a simple over-the-counter daily vitamin, are those enough? The silver, I've got these silver vitamins that I eat. Is that enough for an old man like me?
Well, I always share with people is take a look at the label, because there's a lot of vitamins out there. Mm-hmm. There are stores that are just vitamins, and what you're looking for, is it pharmaceutical grade? So that pharmaceutical grade manufacturing, and also you want to see that it's organically certified. And what you are finding out, and what you will see by seeing those two labels, is that, for instance, if it's a 500 milligram of vitamin C, every supplement in that jar is 500 milligrams. If it doesn't have those certifications, it means the average is 500 milligrams. Okay. So you might have a 0 and you might have 1,000. It's still 500. And that can be dangerous.
Yeah, you're gonna end up being way over the top on some things and severely lacking in others. I had no idea. So, and it's also going to end up, frankly, it's just going to end up costing a little more to go get that certification, isn't it? And that's okay.
It's okay. What they're looking for is we're looking for quality. And there's a lot of medications, there's a lot of nutritionals out there that are high quality. And I always share with all of my family of patients, bring everything in, put it in a sack, let's go through it, and let's find out. Because a lot of times people are taking more than what they need because they're double dosing or triple dosing and trying to complement all of their nutritionals together.
Dr. Liza Leal joining us, pain management specialist here. If you've got chronic aches and pains, keep listening. Let's talk about the importance of sleep in all this.
Oh, great question. Because if you don't sleep, your pain is going to be worse. Your depression is going to be worse. And you might be a little agitated at your spouse, and that's never a good thing, right?
No. We don't want that.
So with good sleep, all of us are in the iPad generation, and one thing to note is that the iPad has different colors that can really stimulate the brain. Great if you're working. However, if you're trying to sleep and you're reading your Kindle app, probably best to get down to a paperback or hardbound book in order to calm the mind so that it's not being bombarded by different lights that help to awaken it.
What about exercise? Let's go into some of that.
Exercise, I always recommend, and the ladies out there that are listening, it's probably harder on us because studies show that we need 45 minutes 4 times a week of cardiovascular just to maintain our weight.
Oh boy.
So yeah, that's a lot because when you're in pain, I remember when I was in a wheelchair during my third year of medical school, I started with 2 minutes on the bicycle, and again, I was in a wheelchair, so I started with my hands, and then I was able to slowly move up to my legs. And it's just starting. The key is just get started. If it's 2 minutes, it's okay. Pat yourself on the back. Rejoice in the fact that you did it and you made a choice to change. And then move to 5 minutes and then 8 minutes. It took several years to learn to walk again for myself.
Wow.
And it took 18 years to learn to run again. The key is to never give up.
That's exactly right. I couldn't agree with you more. I've got some friends who have been through some stuff and they're having a real hard time making that first step. And what I've told this guy is just kind of like you said, if it's 2 minutes, then do 2 minutes today, and then maybe shoot for 2:15 tomorrow, then 2.5 minutes, but just gradually work your way back into it. It's really important also, I think, to just kind of face the facts surrounding your specific case, isn't it?
Yes, and I remember when my mentor said, you're the one with rheumatoid arthritis. It's your condition. You need to own it. So that means you need to learn everything that you can about it. Mm-hmm. The side effects from medications, the side effects from just having the disease process. And then what you need to do is you need to choose to change some things. And that's where my book was started, is that these were the lifestyle events that I had to go through. So I placed it into a storytelling fashion through 4 characters that I'm hoping the reader will identify with one of those characters to get started and take action in their lives.
Got to do that. Stuff breaks down. It's just, we're kind of down to about 2 minutes. And what I was really kind of summarizing in my own head is it's kind of like the rattles in an old car. The car's still running. You've just got to do more maintenance to keep it on the road, don't you?
That's right. Inflammation in your car or inflammation in our body. That's everything that causes aging and disease. So we have to be the ones that take charge, eating the right foods. And I'm not saying, hey, let's go vegan overnight. Let's make some choices that are better. So if you like bread, why don't you choose half the bread? If you like rice, choose half of it. Make small changes and you'll have big rewards.
It takes a long time for those small changes. I don't know about this vegan thing. I'm not going there, Doc. I'm not quite.
I'm not saying going to the extreme.
Yeah, you can't make me do that. Please don't make me do that.
I'm not asking you to do that one. I'm just sharing with everyone out there listening is make some small changes. And you will find that if you don't give up in a year, let's just say that you want to lose 1 pound a year. For some people, that can be 52 pounds. At 202 pounds when I started this journey, and now being in the 130s, it's
Get
really
out of
exciting.
Here. Good for you.
Thank you.
Inspirational.
It's time, and I want to be able to inspire others by being a good example and a model of what we practice.
Tell me where they can find that book.
They can find that at Barnes & Noble or Amazon.com, and they can also look for more information at livewellwithchronicpain.com.
Outstanding. This has been really good. I appreciate it. I truly do. I think that the take home here is that, as you get older, it's going to hurt a little bit, but you don't have to let it slow you down at all, do you?
And you could actually be better at 50 than you were at 30. So let's just go for it.
Well, I'm aiming a little higher than that now, but that's okay. I'm still wanting to be better, at least at golf, and I am not giving up my hamburgers, okay? Dr. Leal, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. Living Well with Chronic Pain. Look it up. Go get it. Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.